If someone asked me about the best places to visit in Central America, I'd start with Antigua, Guatemala. It's like taking a time machine back to a colonial era of cobblestone streets and pastel buildings. The real draw? Those incredible coffee farms and the towering Volcán de Agua in the background. Bonus tip: visit during Holy Week. The religious processions are out of this world. Tikal is one of those places that puts your life into scale. It's a sprawling Mayan city hidden deep in the Guatemalan jungle. Climbing Temple 4 at sunrise is unreal. You'll hear howler monkeys, see mist swirls, and think, wow, humans built this? Bring bug spray. Trust me. Lake Atitlán, also in Guatemala, feels like every postcard you've ever wanted to live in. Imagine a lake surrounded by volcanoes with tiny villages all offering something unique. Yoga retreats, artisan markets, or just peace. Pain point? The roads aren't great, so boat hopping is easier. San Ignacio, Belize is your sweet spot for adventure. Caves? Check. Mayan ruins? Check. Canoeing down rivers surrounded by unspoiled beauty? Also check. The ATM Caves tour is a must. It's like walking through a National Geographic episode. Just be ready to get wet and muddy. Ambergris Caye is peak tropical getaway mode. You're in Belize, floating in the clearest water with the Belize Barrier Reef practically at your doorstep. Snorkeling with nurse sharks and rays? Yeah, that's on the menu. Pain point? The crowds. Pro tip: visit during shoulder seasons. Costa Rica's Manuel Antonio National Park is bite-sized but packed with life. White sandy beaches meet lush tropical jungle teeming with sloths, monkeys, and toucans. It's like an interactive zoo, but better because there are no fences. Reminder: book your tickets in advance, it fills up. Monteverde Cloud Forest, also Costa Rica, is where you go to embrace your inner nature geek. Think misty trails, suspension bridges, and some of the craziest wildlife species I've ever seen. Ziplining here isn't just a thing, it feels mandatory. Avoid weekends if you can. Nicaragua brings Granada to the table. This city oozes charm with its colorful colonial architecture and horse-drawn carriages, but for me, it's all about climbing the nearby Mombacho volcano or kayaking through the nearby islets. It's calmer than you'd expect. And cheap. Affordable luxury is a real thing here. Ometepe Island is Nicaragua's wild card, a double volcano island sitting in Lake Nicaragua. You've got volcano hikes, wide-open beaches, and waterfalls all in one spot. Pain point? It's a headache to get there, with infrequent ferries. But once you do, it's like stepping into another dimension. Head to Bocas del Toro in Panama if isolation with a party option is your vibe. The archipelago offers deserted islands, bioluminescence night tours, and a sprinkling of nightlife if chill turns into dance. Just know, internet speeds here might make you miss the 2000s. If you're into city life, Panama City is the Miami of Central America, but with history. Casco Viejo is the crown jewel, a district mixing colonial architecture with trendy rooftop bars. Nearby, the Panama Canal. Watching a supertanker move through the locks? Weirdly mesmerizing. Lastly, El Salvador's Ruta de las Flores is an underrated gem. Picture roads winding through charming villages, coffee plantations, and waterfalls. Huayua, in particular, has this weekend food festival that feels like someone condensed the country's best flavors into one spot. Rent a car for max freedom.